Part 4. The Oxygen Revolution and Complex Life for Billions of Years. Life on Earth was simple, tiny microbes living quietly in the oceans. But then, something extraordinary happened. Oxygen filled the atmosphere, and life transformed forever. Tonight, we explore the oxygen revolution and the rise of complex life through the lens of the Bible and science. Bible perspective. Creation of living creatures. Genesis 1:20-25 tells us, "And God said, Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth. And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good." In this account, God fills the seas and skies with creatures. Life is abundant, diverse, and purposeful. The waters teem with fish, the skies with birds, and the land with animals. Creation is dynamic, multiplying, spreading, and flourishing. Science perspective. The Great Oxidation. Even science describes a similar turning point. About 2.5 billion years ago, tiny microbes called cyanobacteria began producing oxygen through photosynthesis. At first, this oxygen reacted with iron in the oceans, creating rust. But eventually, oxygen accumulated in the atmosphere. This event is known as the Great Oxidation Event. For life, oxygen was both a challenge and an opportunity. Many early organisms could not survive in oxygen and went extinct, but others adapted, using oxygen to produce energy more efficiently. This paved the way for complex life. The Cambrian Explosion. Around 600 million years ago, life underwent another dramatic transformation. In what scientists call the Cambrian Explosion, diverse creatures appeared in the oceans. Trilobites, sponges, worms, and early ancestors of modern animals filled the seas. Fossils show an incredible burst of diversity as life experimented with new forms and functions. This explosion of life mirrors the biblical description of seas and skies filled with creatures. Both accounts emphasize abundance, diversity, and the flourishing of life. From simple to complex, science shows that for billions of years, life remained simple, single-celled organisms. But once oxygen became abundant, complexity followed. Cells began to cooperate, forming multicellular organisms. Specialization allowed new abilities: movement, sensing, feeding. Life became more dynamic, more interactive, more powerful. The Bible describes this progression in poetic terms: waters filled with fish, skies filled with birds, land filled with animals. Science describes it in evolutionary terms: microbes giving rise to multicellular organisms. Diversity expanding, ecosystems forming. Both accounts capture the same truth: life became complex. Bridging Bible and science. The Bible presents the creation of animals as a direct act of God. Science presents it as the result of oxygen and evolution. Yet both agree that life did not remain simple. It became abundant, diverse, and complex. The Great Oxidation Event was a turning point in Earth's history. Genesis describes a similar turning point: the filling of seas and skies with creatures. Both accounts emphasize transformation, abundance, and the flourishing of life. Reflection. The meaning of complexity. What does the rise of complex life teach us? First, that life is resilient. Oxygen was toxic to many early organisms, yet life adapted and thrived. Second, that life is creative. The Cambrian Explosion shows the incredible diversity of forms, from trilobites to early fish. Third, that life is purposeful. Genesis reminds us that God saw it was good. That creation was not only functional, but beautiful. Complex life is more than biology. It is a story of resilience, creativity, and meaning. So, how did complex life begin? The Bible says God filled the seas and skies with creatures. Science says oxygen transformed the atmosphere, allowing multicellular life to flourish. Both remind us that life is extraordinary, abundant, and filled with wonder. In the next episode, we'll explore the rise of humanity, how humans appeared, evolved, and found their place in creation. This is where the world began.